Grand rising, grand arrival, grand return. Peace and blessings to the righteous and repentant alike. I am Sophia of the AmaruKhan Band of Indians, and this is your daily transmutation report where we practice manipulating the incoming rays to the earth in a format that best serves our Creator. Today is Friday, September the 27th, 2024, 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, coming to you from the Sunshine State. We have our sun at 4 degrees of Libra. Our moon is at 5 degrees of Leo. And what we have here is what I would call a kite, really. We have a trine, a grand trine between the sun, or not the sun, the moon at 5 degrees of Leo, Pallas at 5 degrees of Sagittarius, and our North Node at 6 degrees of Aries. And because the South Node is at 6 degrees of Libra, this is in a trine to the moon and also the Pallas Athena. So I don't know how else you can see this, but besides being a major kite formation, and usually where the kite is pointing, the small part, that is where the energy is going, and in this case it's to the South Node. So some very powerful emotional, the moon is related to emotions, intuition, and the subconscious, and Pallas Athena is related to wisdom, strategy, and the integration of the masculine and feminine, all pointing at our South Node, which is challenges and gifts from past life cycles. Excuse me. So this could be a very a big healing in something from our past life cycle. That's what I would suspect. We also have this square energy between the moon at 5 degrees of Leo and Venus at 5 degrees of Scorpio. So that'll be kind of a harsher energy. So that's also pointing a lot of energy at the moon. So emotions, very emotional. And we have a sextile between Jupiter at 21 degrees of Gemini and Chiron at 21 degrees of Aries. And of course, this is definitely Chiron being related to our deepest wounds and a path to healing, and Jupiter expansion, opportunity, and optimism. This could be expanding our path to healing, really getting down there and making sure that it's going the way that's supposed to. So if you would like a more in-depth look at the astrology, please contact your favorite astrologer for a more detailed explanation of these influences. All right, we're on day 25 of our moon cycle, a 24.3 day old moon. This is a waning crescent with 22.8% illumination, with a moon rise time of 2:30 a.m. and a moon set time of 4:51 p.m. Our governor for our moon today is Lavemezu. And to influence and control the plant kingdom is the task of the 25th head of the moon sphere. He reveals to the spiritualite all the mysteries of life, of sprouting and growing, and shows him how to master his kingdom by moon spirituality. The spiritualite is then able to accelerate or stop growth at will. Following the instructions given by this head, the spiritualite is able, by the help of moon magic and by applying certain Kabbalistic words, to make fertile in a supernatural way a whole field, no matter how large it may be, or vice versa, to make it infertile and change it into a desert. So this relates to all of that kite energy pointing at our South Node. Our South Node would be our roots, where we come from, not just in this life, but in past lives. And all of that energy is focused at handling that root. And so if you acknowledge him, this guy Lavemizu will help you make the most of that energy. All right, so for our astroterography sun sign decan, we are in Two of Swords. Two of Swords is indecisions, solutions, and difficulties. This is our intuition card, and we can best transmute this by using the Two of Wands, which is plans, travel, and new ideas. This in this position is our Elijah card and our outside influence card. through the lens of the 8th house in Aries, which is to be active when searching for the truth. So again, you have to be active. You can't just go on your intuition. You can't just say, oh, I heard it, so on and so forth. No, you have to be active when searching for the truth. That's how this energy really plays out. All right, so for our North Node decan, we have the reverse, which is the Two of Wands, and that's plans, travel, and new ideas. And this is our Jezebel card. This is our outside influence card as well. And you can best transmute that with the Two of Swords, which is indecision, solutions, and difficulties, which is our intuition card, through the lens of the first house in Libra, which is to find yourself in others and to look for your balance. So this should really give us a stark contrast between how the Jezebel energy wants you to handle a problem and how the Elijah energy would want you to handle a problem, and really get clear about what the difference is between those two things. Like, what is the inverse of bitterness? That's the kind of thing you should be able to suss out and really come to a conclusion. And if I think of that, I will probably say it in another video. Alright, so for our Tree of Life yearly progressions and predictions, we are in Venus energy. This goes until October the 17th. This is our values, and this is Eight of Swords, which is overthinking, self-criticism, and entrapment. We can best transmute that through the Eight of Wands, which is travel, movement, and communication, through the lens of the 9th house in Gemini, which is learn how to properly use words and wisdom. Because you're going to find yourself in others, you're going to see where your qualities are actually coming to fruition in other people. You're going to have to know how to address that. And there's a proper way to address that with wisdom and with strength and with compassion. And that's what this Venus energy wants you to do. Not to overthink it and self-criticize and entrap yourself, but really to communicate and to get the energy moving for yourself and also for other people. So if you enjoy this type of astrology content, please feel free to join us on YouTube, where my handle is Sophia Spiritualite. And if you would like a copy of all of these slides, we have them as a digital download in our Patreon, which is Schumann Mystery School. Thank you so much for joining us for today's daily transmutation report. Peace and blessings, and we'll see you tomorrow.